Okay, here we go. We are live right now. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me just put it up on Twitter here. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're live right now. Okay, how's everyone doing here? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. So, starting off here, guys, I wanted to address some, stupid drama that, I normally hate drama, but, there was this guy in my Modern Warfare 2 stream 2 weeks ago that started spamming or posting a bunch of, false rumors about Ballboy57, and Ballboy57 is perfectly healthy, he's fine, there's nothing wrong with him, he's okay, but somebody was spreading some false rumors about him. And what happened was, on my Red Dead Online stream last Friday, one of my viewers super chatted me a question asking me about the rumors. I don't want to say what the rumors were. The only thing is that they're false about and none of it was true about Ballboy. He's perfectly fine. The guy who started the rumor, I have banned him from the from my chat from commenting in the future, but that's why it's what people say on the internet, you got to be careful. But my viewer who super chatted last stream has nothing to do with the original rumor. He just asked me if it was true or not. I've known him for years. He has nothing to do with this. But Ballboy's fine. Some idiot just started a stupid rumor about him. I'm not going to repeat what the rumor is. It's just a bunch of stupid drama, and it's just nonsense. That's why I hate drama. But I just wanted to clear that up. I also linked Ballboy's channel in my community post if you guys want to subscribe to him. But yeah, it was just somebody just started a stupid rumor about him, and people just started posting about it, and it was just false. I just wanted to clear that up. But I also found out something really sad. So I was talking to Ballboy57, and I found out that one of my fans who has watched me for a long time, Mads Sabby Anderson, he passed away last December, and I just wanted to give my condolences about that. So I just wanted to give a condolences to one of my fans who had watched me for some time, and I just recently found out that he passed away last year. So I did want to give my condolences about that, and that did make me a bit sad. But if you guys also want to check out Ballboy's channel, you guys can check him out. But it's just a bunch of, you know, stupid drama that somebody started basically 2 weeks ago, and people started asking me about it in my Red Dead stream. But that's pretty much it for that. I wanted to give my condolences to one of my fans who had watched me for some time, and I just recently found out that he passed away last year. And in regards to the Ballboy drama, there's no drama here. You know, everything's fine. He has nothing to do with it. Somebody just started a false rumor about him, and unfortunately, like I said, it's the internet, and people are dumb on the internet, and so they say false things and make things up about people all the time. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to cover it. So Ballboy's fine. He's perfectly healthy. He's fine. Somebody just started just saying a bunch of stupid things about him, but that's pretty much it. Can I help you sell the MC? Sure I can, Specialist. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to address that at the start of the stream. We're gonna do a nice fun stream right now, because I just hate rumors, and I hate when people say things that aren't true. But yeah, I wanted to give my condolences to Mad Sebby Anderson's family and friends who do watch my channel. But let me get my motorcycle here right now. Can you do history facts? I could do that, like certain historical games I play, I could do like a video like talking about what's true and what's not, what's historically inaccurate. Hey guys, but how is everyone doing? Okay, anyone who needs help selling anything, just send me an invite. But yeah, and last thing I'll say about that dumb drama is that is that my viewer who posted a super chat about it last stream, he's innocent. He has nothing to do with the original rumor. The guy who originally posted the rumor has been banned from my chat. It was just he got tricked by the troll, and so he just posted a super chat asking me about whether it was true or not, but he had nothing to do with it. The original guy's been banned. What's your favorite GTA bike? Mine's the Reaver. My favorite bike is the Hexer. I just recently started using the Sanctus. I got this for the Halloween event. Just send me an invite when you get the chance, Trio, and I'll help you out. I used to drive around the sport bikes more because they were faster, but I've tended to enjoy the chopper bikes a lot more. Okay, I'll wait for you, Specialist. But how is everyone? Is everyone having a good Sunday? And guys, you'll be happy to know I got some great news. I got 2 San Andreas lore videos coming out too, and they're coming out very soon, both of them, and they're both pretty long. And so there's gonna be plenty of lore content for you guys to binge watch. I'm sorry that I've been slow on the lore content. It's just the last month drove me insane because I've been doing like 3 games. I've been just doing Destroy All Humans 2, Saints Row, and the Modern Warfare series. And I have to finish Modern Warfare 3 and 2019 before Modern Warfare 2 comes out. So that's why I've been slow on the lore videos. It's because I got to get the costumes together for my playthroughs, and I gotta put those out, and I gotta edit them, and so that just takes time. But no problem, Eric. Eric. But yes, Eric, just so you know, the guy who told you about that, he was a troll. It was a lie, and I banned that guy from the chats. Just don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll help Shimon right now. Now, just when Trio needs help, I guess I'll just join then. I'll hate when that happens. Never apologize, Pro. You're always appreciated. Thank you, man. Oh, this is the Sanctus bike. This is the Halloween bike. I don't like the red lights on it, personally. I like the skull, but I don't like the red lights, so I just made it like, just standard lights, or I should say the neon lights. Hey, Pro, your GTA 4 playthrough inspired me to buy a PS3 just to play that. Keep up the great content. Thank you, Wyoming Cowboy. And thank you, Eric Jones. I'm here to sell anyone that needs help. Okay, Eric. Yeah, I agree with you, Project. Yeah, I saw the Modern Warfare 2 story trailer. My favorite historical president? I would say probably the most important president in American history is probably George Washington, because without George Washington, there wouldn't be a country. But, in George Washington, you know, I know he was, I know he had some flaws, but without him, ultimately, America would not exist. If a more, like, president in, like, I'm trying to think, like, the 19th century, I would say probably, like, Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt was a really good president. like Teddy Roosevelt, he had done a lot to like clean up the meatpacking plants, and he broke up like the monopolies and the trusts, and he did a lot of good with that. But basically, what he did was monopoly is basically when one company controls everything. So there's no other company that you can buy from, only one. So Teddy Roosevelt broke up the monopolies. He ended trusts, which trusts were basically like two companies working together to manipulate the market. And so like one company would like set their prices at this amount, and people would go and buy from them, and then like the next week the other company would lower their amounts, and they would basically work together to scam customers. And so that's basically what a trust was. And Teddy Roosevelt, he stopped that. Oh, what the? Is this boat glitched or something? Teddy Roosevelt stopped that. Teddy Roosevelt also is the guy who created health inspectors. Teddy Roosevelt had created health inspectors, and he had created the FDA. So whenever you look at food and you see like the nutrition on it and tells you what's in the food, Teddy Roosevelt was responsible for that, because people don't know how unhealthy food was like back then. Like, you know, over 100 years ago, more than that, 120 years ago, when you were going to buy something to eat, you didn't know what was in that. You had no idea what chemicals or any of the other stuff that they used. There was no health inspectors for restaurants, and typically I don't like a lot of government. I like smaller, but I think health inspectors were like necessary. Because it's like these restaurants, like if you want to know, somebody who doesn't think health inspectors are necessary, just watch Kitchen Nightmares. And Kitchen Nightmares, you'll see a lot of these restaurants, how dirty they are, they're unsanitary, and like you don't know, like the restaurant could be nice in the dining room, but in the kitchen it could be a whole different story, and you don't know what you're eating. So that's what I think Teddy Roosevelt was a pretty underrated president, and I think he did a pretty good job when he was president. Why don't you let me join you in Red Dead? Hello, Am. Anybody can join me. You would just have to be friends with me to join me, or friends with somebody else. But I don't ignore you. I'll play with anybody, really. There's just a lot of people that are posting a lot of times, and so it gets a little hard sometimes. There's a new glitch where a nightclub can get rid of randomly. Gilly Master uploaded a video on it. I think you mean the cargo warehouses, but yes, I know what you're talking about, JM58. What are your thoughts about the ghost raids on CEO crate warehouses? That was stupid. I see you criticize Rockstar, but you still play their games. No, that doesn't make me a hypocrite. It would. Do you know what would make me a hypocrite? What would make me a hypocrite is if I was buying like microtransactions, if I was buying like GTA Plus or shark cards or gold bars, and then I was complaining about Rockstar's greed. Then yeah, then I'd be a hypocrite at that point. But games like GTA 5, I've owned this game for like for years. I know the PS5 came out, but I've owned it since 2013. I play it, and I've owned like Red Dead Redemption 2 since it came out. So while I can have disagreements with the company, I don't think Rockstar is the same anymore. I can still enjoy their games. It doesn't make me a hypocrite by still enjoying their games and liking their games. And Bar Rescue, right, Bar Rescue is the other one. But I also is like, you know what I find so, you know what I personally found so so ridiculous, guys, is like, for people who have followed my channel for years, you know what I'm talking about. But basically what happened was, like, like 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, my channel was like 95% GTA Online content, or maybe I should say more like 80% actually, maybe 80% I'd say, yeah, around there, because there was still plenty of Red Dead content, but it was still vastly mostly GTA Online. And what happened was, I had these comments coming up in, like, my streams and, like, in my videos, and people were saying, like, this guy's running out of ideas. He's just, professionals just milking GTA. You know, he's just doing the same thing over and over again. And, like, a bunch of these comments coming up. And so, do you know what I did? I started playing different games. And I started doing different content on my channel. And the same people that were saying, like, oh, you know, he's running out of ideas, and, you know, do something different, those same people would comment, why are you playing a different game? Why aren't you playing GTA? It's like you literally just said that I'm running out of ideas, and then I'm doing the same thing, and then I start playing different games on the channel to mix things up. And then people complain that it's like, you know, sometimes people don't know what they want, and that was just like, a really ridiculous moment I remember for my channel. Like, that was just... It just made me like think like, what the, like, that was just basically my reaction. Hey, I'm Pro, I'm new here. How are you? I'm good, Jesse. How are you, man? Yeah, and the thing is, though, is like I don't think, like, you know, the people that, like, you know, criticized me when I started playing, like, other games and doing other content, I don't think they realized how much I played GTA, because most of the people that criticized me for playing other games on my channel, I played GTA more than them. Like, I have over 450 days played on GTA. And so it's I just got bored of the game and wanted to do other content. Okay, I'll see you, Jesse. I might, JM. Oh man, I just keep crashing. Please let me drive one of the helicopters. I want to fly one of the helicopters. You know, speaking of which, I was gonna do like a, I was gonna do a few more crazy current events videos, like, you know, those videos where I just talk about, like, the ridiculous stories. People like that when I play a game in the background and I just talk about, like, a ridiculous story that happened. But, you know, speaking of motorcycles, you know, this guy, and I have to see this because I have to see where this happened, but, let me see here. Oh, I have the article right here. Let's see. I hope this isn't in Florida, because if this is in Florida, people are gonna make fun of this so much. Yep, it was in Florida. It's just I don't know why, like, people make fun of this stuff all the time. They bring up Florida, man. But basically what happened was, this happened a few days ago. This guy went on a date with his girlfriend, right? And so he has a motorcycle. Not like this, he had a sport bike. But what he did was, he led police on a high-speed chase to impress his girlfriend. I'm not even joking, the guy did this. He literally led police on a high-speed chase, going like over 100 miles per hour, going through several red light stop signs, just to try to impress his girlfriend. This really happened. It happened in Florida just recently. And I was like, and his girlfriend was screaming at him to stop. And then when the police arrested him and asked him why he was doing this, why he was driving so recklessly and so fast and trying to, running away from them, he said he was just trying to impress his date. That's like one of the stupidest things that I've ever heard of, but that's just, But you want to know something, something ridiculous that I, another ridiculous story that I heard about is, there was actually a case of this guy from Florida, and I heard about this in the Midwestern news. But this guy from Florida stole like over 100 golf carts in North Dakota, like 100 golf carts, and it was just, you know, what the hell are you doing with all those golf carts in the first place? And like, It's like, what are you gonna do with that stuff? It's just yeah, it's just, you know, some people are just crazy. That's what I'll say about that. No Red Dead today? No, we'll do Red Dead on Friday. We do it every Friday and GTA on Sundays. We can do GTA every Sunday. Like, I know a lot of people are really happy on my channel that I'm doing GTA again, because I don't have to worry about, like, I don't have to worry about, like, griefers now, so we can have these nice chill GTA streams, and, yeah, but I'm not one of those people that think that people from Florida are crazy. I don't think that. I just think that, like, it's just, you know, Florida is a very populated state. There's a lot of people in that state, like millions of people, and so, you know, you're gonna hear about dumb things happening everywhere. And so somebody started a meme, Florida man, and then it gets highlighted, and it just goes with that, and that pretty much. Did you hear about the person who was shot by a cop while eating a burger in the McDonald's car park in San Antonio, Texas? No, I didn't hear about this. What? That's horrible. Wait. So he was just... Oh my God. What happened, Mario? That's horrible. Thank you for the super chat. But you know, you have situations like that, and then man, it's just, most cops are good people, but then you have those idiots that people will think that all cops are bad people. But I hope that cop gets punished to the full extent of the law. But I got to look that story up afterwards. I got to look that story up. They thought he was a suspect? Not really, JM58. I'm going to, what's it called? I'm gonna do a charity stream very soon, guys. And we're doing it for Hurricane Ian for Florida. And we're doing, the charity stream will either be tomorrow or on Tuesday. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Tuesday. Just want to let people know that. And if you want to know what game are we going to be playing on the charity stream, we're going to be playing GTA Vice City Stories. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Yeah, that was a bad crash. I don't think he did that intentionally. But we'll be doing Vice City Stories 100%, which a lot of people have requested Vice City Stories 100%, and a guy in Louisiana threw a live alligator in a Wendy's drive-thru. What? Was this recent? What? What? Okay, you gotta, hang on, you gotta explain this story to me. Did this happen recently, Ryan? This alligator story in the drive-thru in Wendy's? Okay. It's okay, Brandon, don't worry about it. I know it's an accident. Please let me drive one of the delivery vehicles in the next one. Well, I can't add anyone during the stream, though, Jay. I would have to add you after the stream. GTA 4's story isn't boring. You just probably think it's boring because it doesn't have as much action as GTA 5, but the story is there. It might not have as much action, but it has a lot of very interesting characters. Hey Pro, I love your content, and I was wondering if you're interested in playing Volition's Punisher game in the future. Is that like a PS2 game? Maybe I'll take a look at that, Dusty. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, I'm gonna do a review on the Saints Row. I'm doing that. It's on my list. I promise I will review it. I promise. YouTube shadow banning people? What? Yeah, and when I do charity streams though, Emily, is I always look up the charities beforehand to make sure that they're good charities. And whenever I do a charity stream, I always donate live on the charity stream. So I make several donations live. I give a few $100s on every charity stream, and I'm not a hypocrite. I personally think it's like ridiculous when like YouTubers like they will run charity streams but they won't actually donate anything themselves. Like, I'm not trying to judge anyone, but it's when somebody's promoting a charity so much, you'd think that they would also, donate something to the charity. But that's just my view on it. But I always donate live to whenever I do a charity stream, I always donate live as well. I do it on the streams. Is it worth it now to buy 5 large warehouses? Yes. Oh no, post ops, great. Pro, you recently posted a question. Who's worse person, Derek or Francis? I honestly don't know who to pick. I would really like who you think is worse. I think Francis is worse, honestly. Well, no, YouTubers cannot pocket charity money. They can't do that because it's whenever there's a charity. If it's linked directly to the stream, the charity through YouTube, whenever they make a donation, it goes straight to the charity. It does not go anywhere near the YouTuber. It appears in the YouTuber stream, sure, but the YouTuber does not touch that money at all. Why is Francis worse? I would say because Francis tries to play God, and also because Francis pretends like he's a good person. Derek does not pretend to be a good person. The dumbest moment in the GTA series. What happened to the person that got hit, Mario? Okay, drop off. Yeah, and I hate going up these hills. How many times have I done the GTA 4 story? Probably like 20 times I've beaten it in my life. I've beaten it a bunch of times. Oh, I hope he makes a full recovery, Mario. Cargo bobs don't work on post-op vans. Oh my god, another bot. Hang on. I'm getting so sick of these bots. Bot is banned. Also, guys, I strongly suggest anybody who has not seen my video on the bots, please go and see the video, just so that you're aware of what's going on with YouTube. But there are bots who are impersonating YouTubers, so there are bots who pretend to be me, and there are bots who, they literally take my profile picture, and they literally message people, reply to my comment section on my videos, and just say that I'm doing a giveaway when I'm not. And they would link Telegram or something else that's not me. Just so everybody knows, if you get some kind of response from a profile that has my picture and says that I'm doing a giveaway, that is not me. So just be aware there's a bot scammers that are impersonating me. They're not. It's not just me. They're doing it to several YouTubers. But it's just be aware of that. Do you have any advice on how to be a decent YouTuber pro? there's a few tips, but I think the number one tip that I think I can give you for being a YouTuber is to be yourself. That's what I think is the most important tip. There's other things that help you, like editing helps out a lot. Like if you get better at editing, it helps out a lot because people appreciate it when they see like videos are better well put together, and thumbnails. Try to make interesting thumbnails. Don't do clickbaity thumbnails. Don't do that. But don't do thumbnails that will attract somebody's attention. Like, you know, point something out, something that people find interesting. But don't do clickbait, and also avoid spoilers in thumbnails as well. The only time I'll have spoilers in like my title or thumbnails is when I'm playing like a game that's really old, like years old, and like people know what's gonna happen. But it's like if I'm playing like a new game that came out, I never have like, you know, character deaths or anything like that in the titles. Pro has every right to say whatever he wants about Rockstar. Well, thank you, Eric. People can sniff out fake personalities. Being yourself is good advice. So thank you, Project. And what I'll say about this, guys, is that some people, like, you know, would come to my channel and I would see, like, you know, comments occasionally of people saying like why don't you try to make us laugh? Why don't you say something funny or something? Or people will comment like you don't laugh or stuff like that. Yeah, I do laugh. I don't laugh a lot. Laughing for me is rare. I will admit that. I don't laugh a lot. But I don't, it's not that I don't laugh at all, and I only laugh when I find something funny. I'm not going to pretend to laugh at something or when I don't find something funny. So that's just me. I'm always myself, and so, you know, I don't put on a personality. I don't try to pretend to be somebody I'm not. And the people that put on personalities do it mainly for views. That's it. I highly doubt it they're like that off camera. Highly doubt it. But I am pretty much the same that you guys see me on camera. It's pretty much the same that I am in real life. There's almost no difference. Do I watch Rick and Morty? No, I don't.
God damn it.
Oh, thank you, Testarian, for the super chat. I mean, I don't like... I would have liked it for Vic to survive, but that was the story that they were written with. And honestly, even though Vic's death was... I was upset that Vic died, Vic had a much better death than Johnny did. Johnny had, like, the worst... Like, out of all the protagonists that have died in, like, Rockstar games, from Red Dead Redemption 1, Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, GTA 5, GTA 5 Vice City, LA Noire, because he had protagonists that died in these games, I would say that Johnny had the worst death. The worst one. It was like the stupidest death. Vic probably had one of the better deaths. He did. Because even though, you know, we were sad that he died, his death made much more sense than, like, Johnny's death, or Johnny's death made, like, no sense whatsoever. They just, the only reason that they threw Johnny's death in there was just to try to, they were just trying to introduce Trevor as a character, and so their first introduction was you seeing him kill a previous GTA character. That's pretty much what it was. Two were busted on $850,000 of meth trafficking in North Dakota. Well, thank you, Wolf Killer. Well, they better not release those people from jail until their trial. People like that should be kept in jail until their trial. Those people like that are dangerous to release, because that's not just a simple drug dealer. Those are distributors. But yeah, I know I know California had that, like, stupid incident where they released those two guys who were suppliers, and that was just like a really bad, like a really bad, you know, policy. I don't know what they were thinking with that personally. How do you feel about the current state of GT Online? I don't think it's bad. You know, I think that it's you know, it's getting better. I think that, you know, we can sell the invite only in friend sessions. You know, the Oppressor Mark II, it's still a problem, but, you know, at least the missiles aren't super accurate anymore. So I do think that it's, you know, I think it's getting to a better state. And hopefully this isn't the... I hope the last that the Criminal Enterprise isn't the last, like, I hope that it's not the last quality of life update. I hope that we have more. I'd like to see more. And honestly, in December I probably would like to see a quality of life update on import, export, and hangar instead of seeing like a new business or something like that. Probably like to see that. I'm on the PS2. It can it's on the PS2. It can sometimes be brutal if you do the interrogations, executions. It was before Volition became the Miami Snow. Well, yeah. Well, it's I heard about the Punisher game, but I just didn't know that Volition were the ones who made it. But I could check it out. I don't know the full story of Mafia 3. I just know that in Mafia 3 he gets betrayed. I just know that, but I don't know the full story. I gotta play it one day. Do I watch anime? Sometimes. Some. I'll tell you though, the type of anime I like is very rare. Like, very, very rare. Because whenever I look up anime, like any kind of anime online, it's almost, the vast majority is either some kind of like magic stuff, magic fighting, or it's like robots, some mech stuff or something like that. And I don't like stuff like that personally. I'm just not into that. If you want to know the type of anime I like, I'd like anime that's like historical time periods. I like anime that's like war, you know, stuff like that. Anime that's like involving gangsters, you know, stuff like that. Like 91 Days, that was like a mafia anime in like Chicago in the 1920s. I actually like that one a lot. I liked, what was it, Golden Kamuy. I liked that one. That was like the aftermath of the Russo-Japanese War. What else was it that I like? I liked Moriarty the Patriot, which was an anime about Sherlock Holmes' main nemesis, Moriarty. He was ironically the main character, and Sherlock was actually technically an antagonist in the show. Check out Spy X Family. I'm gonna start that one soon. I heard about that one. I could look into it, Chesaruni. Yes, but 91 Days. 91 Days is like a mafia anime show. It's like, and I say like actual mafia. There's no magic, none of that stuff in it. It's like actual gangsters. And it takes place in the 1920s, like during Prohibition, like when they were smuggling alcohol, and like the anime is like about like mafias that were like smuggling alcohol and fighting each other, and it takes place in the outskirts of Chicago, so it's like outside of Chicago. There's a few episodes that's in Chicago. The show is basically the main character in it. He wants revenge on the mafia for killing his family, and so when he was a child, the mafia murdered his entire family when he was a child, and then when he becomes an adult, he joins that same mafia like 15 years later, and so they don't know who he is, and he like works his way up in the mafia and then sabotages them. So that's like what 91 Days is basically about. But I would say though, if you're gonna watch 91 Days though, watch the English dub of it, because I like the accents of it. They kind of have like those old school, like, you know, Chicago accents in the TV show. So I kind of like that on that one. It kind of like the accents are very similar to Mafia Definitive Edition, if you play that one. So that's no, I'm not saying any spoilers. That's just the plot of it. It's just about a guy who wants revenge in the mafia, but it's a pretty good one. Hey, Art. Ow. Okay, let me drop this off here. Okay, okay, Shimon, I'm gonna leave the MC here and help somebody else right now, because I just helped you with a few sales already. Ever wanted to travel the country? Where would you go? Yes. I want to travel next month. Next month I want to go to Bismarck, North Dakota, and I want to film that place, because Bismarck is what Ludendorff is based on in GTA 5, and so I wanted to go there and do a trip there and record the place. Shimon, I'm just gonna help somebody else sell, because I just helped you sell a few businesses already. At least doing the MC work is better than doing contact missions. Yeah, I would agree with that. Let me help Trio here. What do you think of the wasted noise in this game? I don't really have much of an opinion on it. Have you ever been to Ukraine? No, I haven't. My father has been there though, but he was there during the Cold War. Like my father traveled around the USSR during the Cold War, went to like a lot of different parts of it. But no, I've never been there. It is really sad the war that's going on right now. I don't hate on Rockstar. When Rockstar does something correct, I'll praise them for it. But when they do something stupid, I'll criticize them. Thank you for subscribing, Young. The Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island. Iki Island was a great DLC. It was an awesome DLC. I liked it. It was a great new map, great story. It was good. Okay, can you invite me to the business, please? I'm just waiting for a business invite whenever you get the chance here. I'm still doing Destroy All Humans 2. I'm sorry, I've just been busy with a few things. What historical site outside the US would you want to visit? Historical site outside the US that I'd like to visit? Pure, historical places, outside the US. What would I want to see? Maybe, maybe I'd like to see France and see the Notre Dame, you know, the Eiffel Tower. Another bot. Hold on, I'm banning it. What character do you expect to return in next GTA? I'm gonna have a video talking about that. I don't want to spoil it. Hi, GB. This happened 3 years ago. A family in Hawaii had someone secretly living in their house. What? Well, the thing is, it might have been like a vacation home, and somebody might have like the squatter might have gotten in there and been inside there while the family was away, and then they saw him when he That's kind of creepy though. Somebody living in your house. I'm not ignoring you, Mole. You asked me this several times. I read so many of your comments. I'm not ignoring you. This is like a lot of people that are posting. There's 624 viewers right now. I'm trying my best to read as many comments as I can. Dude was living in their ceiling? What? What clubhouse is the best to own in GTA? I think that generally most of the clubhouses are okay locations. I would just say don't buy the Paleto Bay one. Would you stop and visit me in Fargo on your way? Thank you, Wolf, for the super chat. I want to visit Fargo one day. I want to see the city. But that trip, I won't be going to Fargo for that. I won't be going to Fargo for that trip to Bismarck, though. It's just straight to Bismarck. Did I study history? Yes, I read a lot of history. I studied history in college. I didn't graduate in history, but I took a lot of history courses. But most of my history knowledge isn't even from college or high school. Most of my history knowledge is just from reading online. I just like to read a lot of history online. Next Modern Warfare 3 video will be tonight. Another bot's been banned. Liberty City Stories was an awesome game.
Believe.
Oh no. Damn this. I probably won't have time to play Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 3, but I will do Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2022 when that comes out. Kingdom, I heard about that one. It is based on China. I know about that one. My next GTA video, this week, I have a lore video coming out this week on GTA. Yeah, GTA Vice City will be 20 years. Maybe on that, Rockstar will announce the GTA 6 on that. Wish I could pause time sometimes. So many games I want to play. Yep, same. Mile drive here. Yeah, GTA 6 I think has been pushed back a bit. Even though Rockstar says it hasn't, I think it has, because you don't know what the original release date was. Rockstar never announced one, so they could just push it back but then say it didn't get pushed back. Okay, 1 mile here. How did you like my new username? Well, what was your username before? I'll do a playthrough of Black Ops 2 one day, yes. Well, Trio, I'm gonna be helping Stealth here sell a few things. If you want, join Stealth's MC and help him sell, and then I can help you sell afterwards. You need one more person, Brandon? Okay, then Trio, why don't you help Brandon, and then when you're done, if you still need help, I can help you afterwards. Will you be watching the World Cup? Perhaps some of the games. Well, they technically were reunited in Modern Warfare multiplayer, Isaiah. But, you know, I'll tell you something. Bringing back Alex, I think, was one of the stupidest things they did in the multiplayer in Modern Warfare, like, 2019. It's not that, and don't get me wrong, it's not that I wanted Alex to be dead. I wanted Alex to come back, but I wanted Alex to come back in Modern Warfare 2. I don't want him to come back in the multiplayer. because like I would have preferred if they did something like Captain Price. Like, you guys remember in Call of Duty 4 when like Captain Price, you thought Captain Price was dead, and then they had like that. They did have that Kingfisher movie, to be fair, afterwards, but then they had that scene where you like save him in the gulag. That was like a good scene. Like, I wish they would have done something like that with Alex, that like Alex would have just appeared randomly in like the storyline in Modern Warfare 2 in the new one. He is in the new game, but I hated how they just brought him into like. I hated how they brought him into the multiplayer like that. They just it was the multiplayer. No, Alex didn't die. He tried to sacrifice himself, but he lost a leg in the explosion. So he survived, but he lost a leg. But all of a sudden, there's like no explanation of how Alex survived. They just bring back Alex, and now he doesn't have a leg. And then they're like, oh, here's Alex now. And that's I didn't like that, personally. Favorite movie? Old movie would probably be Scarface. Newer movie? My favorite newer movie would probably be The Equalizer. Be careful here, guys. It's really easy to get knocked in the water. Yeah, the Dune FAV mission sucks. It's very hard to do this mission with 3 people, but it's possible. But with 4 people, but with 2 people, it's almost impossible to do it. Oh, I'm gonna do another part of Destroy All Humans tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to focus on just pushing out the Modern Warfare videos, because Modern Warfare 2 is coming out soon. But I will finish Destroy All Humans. Don't worry about it. Okay, there we go. We got that. Thinking about doing a playthrough of the new Dark Pictures game. I want to do a playthrough that comes out in November, and it's like you're trapped in this house with like a crazy serial killer. That's the story of the new one. And then I want to do a playthrough of The Godfather 2, and then Mercenaries Playground Destruction. I want to do that again. That game. Why don't I like the futuristic stuff, bro? Because it just feels out of place for me. GTA 4 car physics to GTA 5, do you think it will do? I think GTA 4's physics were the best. Like, the destruction was just on cars were much more realistic. Yes, General Shepard was the main antagonist in Modern Warfare 2. My favorite Modern Warfare game would probably be... I would say the game I enjoyed the most overall would probably be 2019, because it's the Spec Ops, the multiplayer, but story-wise, I would say Modern Warfare, the original, I liked. Oh, okay, well, I mean, don't worry about it, Eric. And thank you, Patrick, for that super chat, too.
Oh, hey, buddy. What you want, man?
Hey, Pro, who's more evil, the Vagos or the Ballas? They're both probably equally bad because they both... The main difference between the Ballas, the Vagos, and Grove Street is that the Grove Street are bad guys, where the Ballas and the Vagos are evil. And it's because Grove Street is against crack. So crack could make Grove Street rich, but they don't sell it. Because they understand what it's going to do. And just the chaos that it'll cause, and just how it'll destroy the hood. I mean, if we switch the physics to GTA 4s and GTA 5, well, that would probably require them to restructure the whole engine, so probably won't happen. My favorite Sopranos episode, damn, I'm having such bad luck today driving. What is my favorite Sopranos episode? Probably the one where Jackie does the failed heist. I like the Pine Barrens one also. I don't know if I really have a favorite one.
Look.
Jesus.
All right.
Okay, planes. Let me please fly one of these. My favorite GTA Online heist, I would say that, my favorite GTA Online heist would probably be, yeah, I'd say Cayo Perico. Yeah, I just like the idea of robbing, like, the evil drug lord. Oh no, got knocked off by a golf cart. Please let me fly one of the planes, please. I don't want to just be sitting on the bike the whole time. I've stopped using like helicopters or like any futuristic vehicles to just trying to drive around normally now. The thing is though is I don't think you understand, Claude, that everybody's views are down right now. September and October, every channel has a drop in views. Every single one on YouTube. There isn't one channel that doesn't have a drop in views what they typically get in September and October. And that's because people are, going back to work and they're going back to school, and so they're not on YouTube. The time when YouTubers have the most activity on their channels is in December because of the holidays, and also because of in the summertime. So June, July, August. This is the time when YouTubers will have the most amount of views on their channels. It seems pretty stagnant for your views, bro, to be honest with you. What do you mean, Chris? Oh, I got on this thing. Oh, I don't even want to use this thing. Try to get in the plane. I'm doing good, Zachary. How are you, man? What? I don't understand your question, though, Indigo. Well, yeah, you said stag. What did you mean, Chris? Yeah, I know. That's a Heisenberg. That's a reference to Sopranos. What's your question, Mole? I'm still gaining views and I'm gaining subscribers. It's not that much right now, but in December time I'll probably Oh wait, what just happened here? Okay, hold on. Oh no. I was gonna use the up and atomizer and knock you off, but okay. I guess the plane probably glitched out then. Oh, come on, it can't fit through that. Yeah, it was just an accident. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Oh, okay, stealth left.
So, what can I?
Yeah, but every single channel, like I said, is in September and October, every channel doesn't get as many views as they typically get in the summertime and the winter time. So September and October are pretty slow months. January is also You should have been more focused. Wait, that was it was I was trying to help him though, but it was an accident. I don't know. It's kind of weird that Gerald got sentenced to Alderney State when he's in Liberty State. Best state to live in. Moving out of California in 18 months. Honestly, I would prefer a state that I prefer a state that has a very low that it doesn't. Groceries aren't expensive, property is affordable, taxes aren't high. I also wouldn't like a state that's too oh right, I gotta go back in the warehouse. I wouldn't like a state that's too hot. I just don't like the heat personally. Yeah, real, okay, maybe this time I won't damage the vehicle, because last time when I was driving, I damaged it. I'm gonna go in first-person mode, see if I can win. Modern Warfare 3 will be, the next part will be out tonight. You just gotta be a bit patient with it, man, but it'll be out. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's fine, W3D, don't worry about it. We know it was an accident. Nobody's pissed at you, it's fine. Oh, I'll look at the chat in just one moment, guys. Let me just deliver the car. Okay. Pro, JBK has a JBK Hester has a question for you. Thank you, Edgy. Let me see here. I mean, the cold doesn't bother me too much, Wolf. I wouldn't mind Fargo's temperature personally, but everybody has their own views. What's your question, JBK? What do I think of the recent trend of serial killers such as Jeffrey Dahmer because of the new show? Like, certain people are romanticizing them, which is messed up. Some of the victims, well, that's messed up. Then I don't know why people would do that. That guy was a really bad guy.
Oh.
Wait, what? Oh no. Of course, getting raided. As CJ said, "Ah, here we go again." I'm gonna have to take some crazy shortcuts here to get over there now. I heard about the new Super Mario movie, but I'm not that interested in it personally. Okay, come on here. Ow. Yeah, well, I did travel a good distance. Saddest death in Modern Warfare? Probably Soap's death, yeah. Okay, looks like the raid is gonna be saved before I even get there. Have I ever thought about doing a Sopranos lore video? It'd be quite interesting to hear your take on it. The thing is, Heisenberg, is I actually, the lore video that I actually have coming out on San Andreas, I actually have one Sopranos episode that I'm actually talking about in that, in reference to it. There's a scene from the Sopranos that I actually have mentioned in it, so check that out. It'll be the next video. It's gonna be a character analysis on a major character in San Andreas. Well, two major characters in San Andreas. Character analysis coming out on them. Oh, I got this. Oh yeah, I got this, okay. What do I used to stream? I have a capture card, I don't remember its name, but it's actually worked out for me years. This capture card has actually been working with no issue for years, and it's great quality, and it wasn't even that expensive. If anybody wants to know what capture card I'm using, I'll put it in the chat in a little bit. I just have to look it up on Amazon what it was, because I bought it a few years ago, and I've been reusing it for years, and I had no issues with it. There hasn't really been a need for me to change it, because it's worked perfect for me. Yeah, that's the next part in Modern Warfare, down the rabbit hole. That mission. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know whether you're getting in or not.
What do you need exactly? So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh?
Okay.
Okay, leave it with me.
Some memes about the Modern Warfare trilogy distorted some of the death scenes for me. Being like, oh no, Soap, you didn't on that, and Price punching Yuri. There are a bit of memes in it, but doesn't Black Ops have the most amount of memes? I think of it. I don't think it's Modern Warfare though. But the thing about Modern Warfare 3 is I generally like the story in Modern Warfare 3, but I didn't like the multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3. And I like the multiplayer in Call of Duty 4. I like the multiplayer in Modern Warfare 2, but I didn't in Modern Warfare 3. And the reason I didn't like it in Modern Warfare 3 is because the maps in Modern Warfare 3 were just so close quartered. They were just so close quartered that I just did not like that. Like, they were the most close quartered Modern Warfare maps that I've ever seen. It was the maps in Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 were great and good for all playstyles, but I just didn't like the close quarter thing. And is Makarov a psychopath? Yes. Hey Pro, I want to ask, what's your favorite gaming protagonist? Nico Bellic from GTA 4. Thank you, Jazzy, for sponsoring my channel again. Okay, Trio. Okay, half a mile left. Okay, there we go. Nice. What's some history that you like reading, Pro, that's oftentimes overshadowed? Typically, I would like to read about, like, countries that aren't that known in the world, and their histories. Like, I've read a bit about North Korea's history, and I've read a bit about Eritrea's history. That's a country in Africa. But yeah, these countries, Eritrea and North Korea, are some of like the worst regimes in the world. But it's important to read their histories and understand exactly how those regimes came to be. No, I've never seen Mr. Tedros. Tardos. I've never seen him, Mr. Waifu. Just send. Stealth, how many more businesses are you selling? Do you ever feel like you have no money in GTA and that you can't make more? Well, when I had the character for $1 billion, I have him, and he's like, you know, it got really boring because I could pretty much afford everything I could on that character. I found it kind of interesting, you know, starting over again and like and just doing like a different playstyle, driving motorcycles and just you know, doing different. Our VP said we are allies in North Korea. Yep, you are correct on that. I normally don't talk politics. This is a gaming channel, but that was like a really stupid comment that she made. She didn't even know which Korea was the democratic one, and she said that we were allies with North Korea. So man, how embarrassing. Yes, she did, Edgy. You can look it up. Please let me drive a bike here. Take one here. What country's history did I enjoy reading the most? Oh, that one is easy. France. The French Revolution. I thought the French Revolution was like a very interesting topic for me to read. Like I was very interested by the French Revolution. Aldo's death? You mean in The Godfather? I think it was kind of stupid. I don't think they needed to kill him off. I'm sure they can, Mr. Bites. Well, that was like, you know, that was like really messed up what he did. I mean, not what North Korea did. Zero. It was that was just like a bad situation. Like it was like he had taken like a poster from the hotel, and that would just be simple theft in like the West. But North Korea took it, you know, way too far, and so because he was an American and they hate Americans, they sentenced him to like hard labor, and he ended up like it was horrible. He ended up in a coma. It was just really horrible what happened to him. It was just really bad. But for people that don't know what I'm talking about, there was an American tourist, Otto Warmbier, who he went on. He was visiting North Korea a few years ago, and he had taken like a propaganda poster from one of the floors on his hotel, and they caught him on camera doing it, and they sentenced him to like several years of hard labor for that, for taking a poster. That's it. Like that's for taking a poster. That's ridiculous, and that shows you how psycho the North Korean regime is. But he ended up in a coma, and then he was released, and when he came back, he died. And to this day, I don't think they were still able to explain what killed him exactly. But whatever they did to him in that forced labor camp, they messed him up, and they caused his death. North Korea has blood on its hands for that. Well, I've read a lot about both conflict specialists. No, I've never been to Latin America, Jose. I don't really like facial hair. I don't mind it on characters in games, but I don't like it in real life. Have you ever thought of playing Spec Ops: The Line? Fun game. Also, keep up the great work, man. Thank you, Screaming, Cloaker. I would consider playing it. I know what you're talking about. I know it's the game that takes place in like Dubai, right? And it's the sandstorm comes in. I know this. It has a pretty good story.
Fuck! What the fuck?
What do you know of Uruguay? I know that Uruguay is a country in South America. Uruguay borders Brazil. I know that. Uruguay, it's Uruguay. A lot of people in the West, in terms of Uruguayan politics, yeah, it was Uruguay. Uruguay had like the poorest president in the world. I think that's what it was. And the thing is, though, is that the president of he's not the president anymore. I think he passed away a few years ago. But he was not a what would I say? He was not he was poor by choice. That's basically what it was. Is that he didn't drive around. He was the president, and he didn't drive around any fancy limo or anything like that. He drove in his car. He lived at his house. He didn't have any fancy stuff or anything like that. And a lot of people liked him around the world for that. But I don't know about his politics, so I don't know whether he was really a good person or not. But I just know that he was like some kind of revolutionary or something like that earlier in his life, and he some people hate him, some people like him. But I know that he was famous for being like the world's poorest president by choice in Uruguay. You probably know who I'm talking about. He's still alive? Oh, Jose Muicha. Oh, if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. Yeah, some people say he's a good person. Other people say he's a bad guy. I don't know much about his past. To form an opinion on that, but. I could finish Saints Row 3's DLCs.
Oh shit, nice ride, big homie.
This one YouTuber said the US had the worst prison system in the world, but seeing North Korea made me feel like that was false. I don't know what YouTuber said that, but that YouTuber is stupid. You know, you could argue that America needs to have a better prison system, sure. But America definitely doesn't have the worst prison system in the world. It doesn't. Look at, North Korea? Probably has the worst prison system in the world. Russia has a much worse prison system than America does. And then there's that, there's a Southeast Asian country that is really brutal for its prisons. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it's Thailand, or correct me if I'm wrong. There's like one Southeast Asian country, or maybe it's Cambodia, that like the prisons are just really, really bad. And like you have a very low chance of survival in the prison. Somebody tell me what country it is, but I think it's either Thailand or Cambodia that has like a really bad prison system. It's Thailand, is it? Okay. Do you think Korea wants an excuse for free labor? Well, thank you for the super chat side. I don't. Well, North Korea runs slave labor in their country. They imprison hundreds of their own people, and North Korea has like a very psycho policy that North Korea basically what happens is, and the thing is though, it was like it was not like this in any other communist country except North Korea. I don't think even East Germany did stuff like North Korea does. But like basically what happened was in my parents' country of Poland, like Poland was a communist dictatorship when my parents were growing up, and if somebody escaped Poland, the government might send like police or something like to that person's house and like question them, but it wouldn't send the whole family to like a work camp. But like North Korea on the other hand is that if somebody escapes from North Korea, like they will go after the whole family. They'll send the whole family to a work camp. So that's why like the people that tend to escape North Korea typically are the people that don't have family members. And whenever North Korea does send somebody to another country, like for some kind of meeting or something like that, or some kind of work, then that person has to have family members. So they use that against them, so they don't escape. What if in high noon CJ did a cheap shot on Pulaski after the latter shot Hernandez and CJ ran to his car trying to escape Pulaski? It makes sense. Well, I always wondered, you know, I don't think that CJ would have killed Pulaski if Pulaski had let CJ go. Because the thing is, though, is that a lot of people say that what CJ was doing when he was talking to Pulaski, CJ was stalling Pulaski, which he definitely was stalling Pulaski, but everything that he told Pulaski was true. Like, CJ didn't say anything false in what he said to Pulaski. He said that Tenpenny's going to go after him next. Yeah, definitely, because Pulaski's the only guy left who can testify against Tenpenny. No, well, thank you, Indigo, for the super chat. If you have a question, I can answer it, but I don't understand what, I don't understand what's going on. But it's like North Korea, that regime has got to go. Like one day it's got to go. I don't know, like, you know, I don't know how the regime could be like could be replaced. They have nuclear weapons, which makes it extremely dangerous. But you know, that they got to go one day. It's like they constantly cause so much problems. Even the Chinese government hates the North Korean government. And so North Korea has really no allies. So it's just China just deals with them for convenience on some things, but China doesn't like them at all. So it's North Korea is like North Korea has no allies, and constant provocation. I mean, look at what they did in Japan the other day. They fired a missile over Japan into the ocean. They did that to scare the Japanese, and they're doing that to bring attention to themselves. It's so obvious they're doing it to bring attention to themselves.
Which one of my skills is required?
What makes you think that China hates them?
So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh? Okay, leave it with me.
China hates North Korea because, what was it? There was some of those documents that were released, like those like a number of years ago that the media was covering, and like a few of them actually said that the Chinese government is ready for a new regime change in North Korea. And that they're getting all pissed off about that, because think about it this way: is China is also not a democracy. China's a regime, but North Korea is much worse than China in terms of human rights. And what happens is the reason that China doesn't like North Korea is because North Korea causes China problems. Like, for instance, North Korea starts threatening all of its neighbors, and then they go to China for help, and then China has to China tries to calm those things down. So China isn't happy about it either. Now, I'm not defending China by any means. I hate the Chinese government as well. What I'm saying is that North Korea causes China a lot of business problems, because then China has to deal with those same countries and do business with the same countries. The North Korea is harassing them, and then those countries go to China and they say, you know, why is your friend constantly harassing us and threatening us? And so China is just, you know, they act friendly with them. They're more allies for convenience, but China is not a fan of North Korea either. But the thing is, China hates South Korea more than they hate North Korea. So they, the thing is, they prefer to have the North Korean government in power because they don't want to have a border with South Korea. They don't want to have a border with the Republic of Korea, that government. Also, another reason that China really hates North Korea is because China was expecting that North Korea was going to have some kind of economic boom and some kind of trade with them, and it never happened. Now, go on Google and look this up. There is a bridge that China spent hundreds of millions of dollars building this bridge, and they built this bridge into North Korea. So there's a big body of water that's actually on the northern part of North Korea, between China and North Korea. And on one side of the water is North Korea, the other side is China. I forget what the river is called, but Basically, what happened was China funded several bridges. Like, China built the Sino-Korean Friendship Bridge, which the Sino-Korean Friendship Bridge links the cities of Dandong and Sinuiju, if I'm pronouncing that city correctly, North Korean city. But then China built another bridge. They spent hundreds of millions of dollars building this bridge, and they funded the entire project. And the reason they funded the whole project is because they were expecting to have massive trade between North Korea and their country, China. And what happened was, on the Chinese side, you had like a city, but then on the North Korean side, there was nothing there. Like, the Chinese bridge, when it goes into North Korea, it just goes into a dirt field. Like, there's nothing there. There's not even roads. Like, nothing there. So that shows you just how underdeveloped North Korea is. And so China got really pissed off that they spent, like, hundreds of millions of dollars building this bridge that basically goes into nothing. So, basically, to sum it up, is that China prefers the government of North Korea, but they don't like them either. They prefer them over South Korea, but they don't like them because North Korea constantly causes them problems. Let me look here. Thank you, Lester, for the super chat, and thank you again, Lester, for the super chat. I know about that. I know that Winnie the Pooh was banned in China. I know China censors the most censors stuff constantly. China's a ridiculous government as well. It's but Russia and North Korea are good allies. Kind of, yeah. I would say Russia is a bit more friendly with North Korea than China is. North Korea also sells Russia weapons, so that's like yeah, I would say that. Invite me to the, Stealth. How many more businesses are you selling still here? Who is the most evil character in The Sopranos? The most evil character in The Sopranos, the worst character, maybe Ralph? Ralph is like a really cold-blooded guy. Like what he did to Tracy, for instance. Ralph is pretty messed up. The most innocent character in The Sopranos? The guy who, probably the guy who mows the lawn. I forget his name. But the lawn guy is constantly getting taken advantage of. Or hang on a second. The other innocent character is probably the another really innocent honest character is the what was it? The cop. Remember the cop that pulls Tony over? Like, the cop is not going to be intimidated by Tony. He's not going to be bribed by Tony. He's not scared of Tony. And then he got fired from his job because of Tony's connections. And even so, then he still would not, he still was not intimidated by Tony. Thank you, Lester, for sponsoring my channel. Thanks, man. Tony killed Ralph because he burned down the stable that killed his horse. The reason Tony lied about Ralph's death is because he killed a made man, which a lot of people think the boss can just kill made men whenever he feels like it in his own mafia, but the boss can't even do that. The boss can only kill a made man when there's a specific reason. When the made man is not listening to the boss, the made man is stealing from the boss, or the made man is ratting, then the boss has, pretty much, authority to kill the made man. But bosses are not absolute in their power in mafia organizations typically. Like, there are some limits to their power. And so, like when Tony hit Ralph, he violated, like, a mafia code when he punched Ralph in the face. Because he punched a made man in the face, even though the made man was in his own family, and he was the boss. He still technically violated, as messed up as that scene was, he did violate a mafia code, because he punched Ralph, and Tony was right in punching Ralph, he was, because Ralph murdered, like, Tracy, but, Tracy was not related to anybody in the mafia, and so she was just a civilian, and that was it. the Mafia is like a very twisted view on, like, on that whole thing. Thank you, Davey, for, thank you for the super chat. Do you think Zakhaev would have done no Russian? I don't know about that. As messed up as Zakhaev was, I don't know if he would have done no Russian, because no Russian was his own country as well. So maybe he would have done it, maybe not. I don't know. Zakhaev definitely would have destroyed all the Western countries, but I don't know about if he would have killed his own people as well. But Makarov was much worse than Zakhaev. Remember what they said, that Zakhaev had to keep Makarov in check. That's what they said about Makarov and Zakhaev. Okay, let's make these drops here. Well, I don't need 85% on a heist. I always take the lowest cut. Oh, I'm gonna link the capture card. Right. Let me do that. I'm just gonna make these drops here, and then right after I make these drops, I'll link the capture card for people that want to know what capture card I'm using. Okay, there's 3 more drops here. 2 more drops. Why did Makarov want to start World War III? Because he wanted to be in charge of Russia, and he wanted Russia to conquer Europe and America. Oh, I'll read about that after the stream, Rhino. Okay. Let me drop this off here. Okay, I'm gonna help Trio sell some stuff now. Let me see here. Okay. People wanted me to link my capture card, right? Let me do that right now. Oh yeah, he did beer, okay. So, for people who want to know what capture card do I use for my videos and my streams. This is what I use for my videos and my streams. I'll put the capture card in the chat right now. Hang on a second. Oh, it says it's currently unavailable. But I'll put it in the chat regardless, as the name is in here. Okay. Here you go. Okay. I just put an Amazon link in the chat, guys. That is the capture card that I use, the one that's the Amazon link in the chat. That's the one I've been using that card for years, and it's always been good to me. And it's not an expensive card either. It's like it's $100 basically, and it's worked perfectly for me. It's the good quality that you see in my videos and everything that's from that capture card. So it's not a capture card that's gonna break your bank, and it's a very simple capture card to use, and that's what I've always used. Genshin Impact? I don't know really much about that game. Lester, can you invite me to the, oh, to the business? Okay, here we go. Okay, you got the document forgery in the city. That's good. Document forgery in the city, I think, is better than the countryside. Typically, everything else I think is better in this countryside, but document forgery in the city is better because Grape City is such a farther like route. Okay. Trio, just go to your next business. I'll drive this. Okay. After I help Trio with a few businesses here, then I'll do a heist if anybody wants help with a heist. Halloween themed videos, yes, I'll do Outlast. I'll play that on Halloween. What the? There's a dirt bike that had nobody on it. Now there's somebody on it. Okay, I'm.
Don't you look at me that way. You're dead.
Okay, make this drop. This is the easiest mission that you can possibly get. I miss the bag missions though. The bag missions used to be the easiest ones. They've been gone for years.
Hell yeah.
Your thoughts on Pedro Pascal being Joel in The Last of Us TV series? Thank you, Bori. I don't know. I could give the series a try when it comes out, but I don't know. Like it's like I just didn't like the story in The Last of Us 2, and so I liked the story in the first game, but I didn't like the story in the second one. And I hope that the TV show doesn't go in that same direction as the second game. Okay, Fern Dog. Oh, I think I ran someone over right now. Okay, that was an easy sell.
Holy crap. Security 1.
Pro, how do you upload videos in 4K on a 1080p capture card? Just through my through Premiere Elements. I just put the clip in Premiere Elements and it makes it into 4K for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay, Eris. Favorite kind of pie? Probably apple pie. Maybe again in the future, but I've seen them not too far in the past, and so I probably wouldn't want to see them again right now, Mr. Waifu. Is Makarov worse than Dmitri? Yeah, Makarov's worse than Dmitri. What the? Huh, this. Right, look at this. Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time before Revy and Catalino would kill each other. You played the Division 2? I played the first Division game, and I was into it a lot, but the second one I never really got into it that much. This is actually probably the best route for the garbage trucks. How much do I have on this character right now? Almost 80 million. Do you like strategy games? Sometimes. You're in an infinite loading screen? What? Oh, well, I guess we'll just make the drops for you. It should count for you. Would you agree they ruined SOCOM with Confrontation? Yeah, I mean, SOCOM Confrontation I thought kind of sucked, and it was so glitchy. It just wasn't a, it wasn't a very, yeah, it wasn't a, it was one of the worst SOCOM games I ever played. I got the Hookies mission again, oh no. Yep. I don't know what they were thinking by adding that mission. I don't know what was going through their head with that mission. Thank you, Eric, for the super chat. Whenever you get the Hookies mission, I would say just leave the lobby and try to find a new match. I know that might, like, you know, I know you're losing 18,000, but it's much better than just going through that mission and just dealing with that nonsense. Do you get 200,000 if you win 3 rounds of the new Halloween activity? I do not know. I didn't play it. I don't really do much of the adversary modes, honestly. I did used to do, like, that parachuting one with the Ruiner. I forget what it's called. But I don't really tend to do much of the adversary modes. Yeah, I heard about that agency contracts. They are double money. I just wanted to help people get their businesses done and help them sell it, though. Oh, thank you, Edgy. I'll just answer in just one moment. Let me just make these drops here. If I don't read your comment right away, guys, I'm sorry. I've just, there's a lot of people commenting, and I just want to make this sale here really quick. But, thank you, Edgy. What should I do after the sale restart? I still have meth and coke. I would wait if you're not at the black screen once this is delivered, then I would wait like a few minutes just to make sure it's registered, and then just try to find a new session or rejoin. I would just say. Okay, that was pretty quick. I made all of my drops in about 7 minutes here. Okay, let me see Justin's question. Thoughts on Russia's revolution from 1917? Well, the Russian Revolution was in response because Russia was starving at the time, and the Tsar was heavily the Russian Empire and the Tsar were heavily involved in World War I, and there was also people that wanted political change in Russia. But the thing is, though, is not there's a lot of good people in Russia that wanted change at the time. There was people that actually wanted Russia to be a democracy. Russia actually did become a democracy. It became the provisional government of Russia. And then what actually happened was the Bolsheviks toppled that afterwards. So they, not everybody that wanted, like, change in Russia was, like, a communist. And there was people that actually wanted Russia to be a democracy. But it was, the communists were the faction that took power, and they ended up killing everybody that disagreed with them. Man, I need debate to not and watch some anime or keep watching the stream. Well, my favorite anime is Golden Kamuy, and it's gonna have a new season this month. Okay, wait, what happened? Did somebody not take a truck? Oh, somebody didn't take a truck. Oh. Okay, okay, I'll take the other truck. Are you still stuck in a black screen, Trio?
Morse Mutual Insurance. How can we help you? Okay.
Whoa, that was weird. Are you talking about the Are you talking about the wars in the Balkans, Toyota? Okay, I'll take care of it right now, Fernando. You're talking about the Yugoslavian wars. The Yugoslavian wars were really bad. It was just a really bad war. There was just so many different conflicts in the Yugoslavian war. There were so many different wars in that. It wasn't just one war. But when Yugoslavia fell apart, it was like just a really bad time. What was the best Red Dead update? The best Red Dead update was Frontier's Pursuits. I think most people can agree with that. Yes, Nico fought in the Bosnian War. I'm almost over there. This right here is why I like the Molotov. Look at this. The Molotov is like so easy to land. It's like the easiest plane in the game to land. Very fast and so easy to land it. It's okay, don't worry about it. It's not your fault you're stuck in a black screen. The most evil thing Tony did in The Sopranos, that's a good question. I have to really think about that. Yes, there will be an update in December. Don't worry, there will be an update in December. This is expanded and enhanced as GTA 5 on PS5, and yes, he's stuck in the black screen right now, and we're selling the trucks right now. Will that be the last update? There's a chance it could. The thing is I don't know why people think that GT Online is still going to go on for years, more years. I think that GT Online could end very soon. We don't know when, but like December, Rockstar could say this is, our final DLC. We're focusing on the next GTA game now or something like that. But they want to work on GTA 6 and keep making updates on this game. I don't know what else they could do in this game, because even if they keep making updates, they're eventually going to run out of content on this game. They can't keep making endless content on this game because they're going to run out of room of like buildings that they could buy, like properties and stuff that they could add. Thankfully, black screens are much less common than they were on last gen. That is true, yes, you're right, Mario, but this still should not be happening. I don't know why this happens still in this game. if Trio doesn't get out of this black screen, does anybody have like a heist that you want to do? Right, right after this? Oh wait, did he just get out of the screen finally? I think he did. Oh wait, no, I think he's still in the business, never mind. Pro, you haven't seen how much Rockstar has made their fans into addicts for their games? Oh wait, he left? Okay. I don't know what, maybe he got disconnected or something. Maybe he got kicked for being AFK, that might have happened.
So,
Because you can actually get kicked, when you're in a black screen, you can actually get kicked for being AFK. I forgot about that. That's actually true, right? That's actually stupid. No, I don't know that book, Martin. Yes, kicked from session for being idle too long, yep. That's it. That's so stupid. How stupid is that? You get stuck in a black screen, and then you get kicked for being AFK when you can't even do anything because you're in a black screen? Man, that's stupid. Does anyone have a heist they want to do? Okay.
I take it this isn't a social call. Okay, so you're in serious
No, I
trouble.
just used it to
and you
put
need
money
my
in the
help.
bank really quick.
Okay.
Does anyone need help with a heist or anything? Just send me an invite. I want to see if we can do a heist or something. No, I didn't really hear about any Cyberpunk Online stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just a little tired today, but, no, I don't gamble. Okay, let's...
Man, this should be a wholesome-ass day of work. The target is some backwards-ass judge that changes the sentences for anyone who offers her a fur coat or a stack of fucking cash. She put a lot of innocent people in jail. Some fucking people I even know. And tomorrow, she's ruling on a big fraud case against one of our partners at Lawn Bank. The whole world knows he's guilty as fuck, so a bunch of our clients are out there betting against Lawn Bank stock. Only I just got wind the lady judge been paid to throw the fucking case out. And if the defendant walk and the stock don't tank, our clients stand to lose a lot of fucking money. So I say we bring some karma to this Ebo-ass bitch. Take her out, and our clients will give us a nice kickback when justice take its course.
Okay, take out the target. Okay. This is one of the easiest missions though.
What? Oh, stop.
Collect the golfing equipment using the remote bomb on the third hole. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little tired, guys. Hey, Professional, how are you doing? Are you still playing as much GTA as you were 2 years ago? No, not as much as 2 years ago, but I'm playing much more than what I was recently, because like the last few months I really haven't played GTA much online. But have I seen Dream's face reveal? No, I haven't, Jen. I know a lot of people are talking about it, but I personally don't understand it, like why some people make such a big deal out of a YouTuber's face reveal. But I think people are making fun of him, aren't they? If people are making fun of him, they're stupid.
May we?
It's okay. Take out the target using a remote bomb on the third hole. How are you, man? How's your day? My day's good, Crazy Kevin. How are you, man? Equipment at a remote bomb. How do I see which one is the, oh, hole 4? Okay, where's hole 3? Hole 8, okay.
Hell no. Penis. You're dead.
Oh wait, what just... I think I just... The security just started shooting at me all of a sudden. Yeah. Man, that's annoying.
Fucking Franco just got hit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get the bonus now. This is a rare payphone hit to get. I think the update that'll come out in December will definitely be big. But, it's gonna be bigger than this update. What are your thoughts on the, what are your thoughts on the woman that got hit by the incoming train while in custody? I actually know what you're talking about. I seen the video. Yes, I know what you're talking about. That was a ridiculous situation. The cop is 100% at fault for that. 100%. That was completely on the cop's fault, and I hope the cop gets sued really badly for that. I don't remember what they pulled her over for. Whether it was drunk driving or what it was, I don't remember, but they basically what happened, guys, and this is like one of the stupidest things I've ever seen a police officer do. This happened not too long ago, I believe. A police officer had stopped this woman and put her in handcuffs. I don't remember what was the reasoning. She was doing something, but basically what happened was the cop put the woman in the back of her patrol car, and do you know where she parked? She parked on train tracks. And then what she did was she and a bunch of other cops arrived on the scene, and none of the cops thought that it was a good idea to move the car, and then they started searching her car, and in the meantime an oncoming train came. When the oncoming train came, it hit the cop car, and then the person who was arrested in the back ended up surviving. They were handcuffed in the back while the cop left the car on the train tracks. They were survived, but they were hurt pretty bad. I think she's gonna make a full recovery, but that's a really bad lawsuit. That's Okay, so nobody needs help with a heist then? No heist help? If nobody needs help with a heist, we'll do my heist then. Would I eat Big Smoke's order? Not at once.
I've never heard of you. Why do you
Thank you, JM, for the super chat.
Whatever.
Uh... Okay, I'm gonna need this.
Oh, God, there's been a horrible accident. It's the Diamond Valley. 5th one they've lost this week. Now, I don't want to prey on tragedy, but this is starting to look like a serious case of workplace negligence, and we might be able to get a security pass off him at the morgue. They won't just let anyone in there, so you're gonna have to steal a hearse and dress up like a funeral director to get in. Just give me a second. I've got a location. Head over there and steal the hearse. Outfits will be in there, too.
I want to try New York City hot dogs. Just careful where you try them. New York City hot dogs and pretzels are good, but sometimes you can get food poisoning in some of those stands. So just be careful where you eat. Okay, let's get over to the church here.
Oh, bitch!
Okay.
Good.
Oh,
Now drive
terrible.
over to the morgue.
He was a terrible serial killer.
This is someone who spends a lot of time with corpses.
Crazy Kevin.
The heat really isn't gonna help.
Hey, how can I help?
Ah, great.
I'll be keeping my eye on you. Goodbye.
Well, we're doing it stealth, so I'm not really gonna need Duggan shipments for that, JM58. Thank you for the super chat. Who wants to join me on this heist? I wanted to do it with 3 people, though. 3 people. So, who wants to join me on the heist? Just gotta complete this, and I'll be able to do the heist.
Damn, you look good.
Okay. Okay. Damn, you look good. Well, thank you.
You're there. Park the hearse and walk straight through the front door like you're about to get elbowed deep in a chest cavity. Okay, now look around for our valet, but try not to draw any attention to yourself. Search his pockets for his past before anyone sees you.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know you can do these missions stealth.
Well, he wasn't gonna use it. This pass should give us access to the level 2 doors in the back area of the casino. Head back out the way you came in.
There you go, and I don't have to fight anybody. I don't know why so many people shoot their way through everything. You don't need to shoot your way through everything.
No need to drop that off. Hold on to it for now, and we'll use it next time you come back to the planning room.
What the hell?
Saints Row the Third, and it seems like the good ending is not that cool. The bad ending, yeah, the bad ending for the Saints Row the Third was actually better. I liked it better. Fighting the Daedalus was a better ending than that Gangsters in Space thing. Okay, security pass acquired. Okay.
Good job in there. You know, at least some good came out of this horrible tragedy. Feels like a lot of these valets are dying for no good reason at all.
I might as well do the heist with 4 people then, and we could just do the, like the power drills, just so we can empty the vault out completely. Oh, let me ban this guy from the chat, guys. Bot here. I'm sorry about the bots, guys. I keep banning these damn bots, and they keep showing up. I'm sorry, guys. It's getting me pissed off too.
Okay, we're going after some big power drills. They won't get us into the vault, but they might help us with the safety deposit boxes when we're in there. It should be easy, right? Head to this construction site. They keep their tools in their vans. Take one of them and bring it in. It'll have everything we need. I'd send you to a hardware store, only we don't want these coming up on a shark card statement.
I bet Rockstar would like it to be on their shark card statement. They love that. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh my god. You guys see where this spawned right now? You gotta be kidding me. No, I don't think I did, Mario. There was some kind of reference there? I think you can destroy the van. I think so too. It's meant to be a reference how the valet at the casino keeps getting killed. Oh, because the people keep killing the valet? Yeah, that, okay. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now, Mario. I was just a bit confused. You can pick up both power tools. You don't need, You don't need to, you don't actually need to make two drops for that.
No problem. I'll get them
Power
off your
drills
back.
you can pick up, together like that. Nice jacket, thank you. Hey, Waleed, what's up, man? Okay, this will have enough for the heist, and a lot of people want to join my heist, so I'm just gonna invite the entire lobby, and basically it'll just be first come, first serve, so whoever just joins my heist is whoever will just join my heist. That's the fairest way that I can think of making it, because I know everybody wants to join right now.
Right, this looks good. Time to find people crazy enough to follow you in.
Okay, I'm inviting everyone. Okay, one more person. Where I live in Arizona, inflation is 13%. Oh man, that's bad. Yeah. I did a video on Avi and Paige like a long time ago though. But it was the best heist crew. The best heist crew. I made a video on that some time ago.
Pat, your thing's on open, by the way.
What?
Matchmaking's open.
Okay, okay, can, somebody else join? I'm hoping somebody else joins. Okay, there we go. Can everybody please everyone be in game chat? Okay, me.
Okay, time to go. Good luck. If you need me, I'll be sitting here with my hands down my pants.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Okay, we're going in through the side door. I hope you brought your A game because you're not getting a warm-up. Drive over there. I'll be in touch. Okay, the softly approach. With the only crew I know who can speak so little and still make so much noise. But here's hoping.
Oh, I could do those. It's who did I have left in Strangers and Freaks? I had the Howl races left, right? Still.
What's not to be calm about? If you screw up and they see you, we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way, one dead guy at a time. Okay, do you want the good news or the bad news? Well, the good news is that they just had a record-breaking weekend, so the vault is full to bursting. And the bad news is that they've hired extra security to guard it. High risk, high gain. Just how we like it.
Let's not rush this. We can do this.
Try out your stun gun yet?
Greetings, professional. I really like the GTA Online documentary. I may probably install GTA 5 on my computer soon and try out some of the DLCs. Okay, VHM. Yeah, I think GTA Online is generally a fun game. I know there was, like, you know, like, sometimes, like, there's some dumb things like the Oppressor Mark II, but overall I've had a fun time with it. Wait, what, Evil? I don't know what you're talking about.
Metal detectors up ahead. You'll need to find the fuse box on the side of the unit. Take
Okay,
it out with a
good
stun
work.
gun and get through before it recovers. We should get away with that one, but take out one more camera.
Don't take out those guys over there.
Can't shoot down many cameras. It's the kind of thing.
Ghost, you don't need to take those guys out.
Heads up, CCTV ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while. Or go old school and time your run. Hey, before they go to the vault, today's takings are stored.
Careful with the guy that keeps walking back and forth.
Might be worth a detour. It's a two-room system. One of you needs to hold the access button in the security room. The other runs through and grabs the cash.
Okay.
The cash is on the cart. Don't get distracted. This is just a starter. Perfect. Never saw you coming. Heads up. CCTV ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while.
Be aware if you guys go downstairs. I triggered a guard coming down here.
Here we are at last. The lower level. Naturally, it's
Okay.
heavily guarded.
Okay, I'll hit him. Just everyone hide right now.
One step
I got
at a
him.
time.
Alright.
Inhaler
Commander,
is
watch out.
listening to you.
Okay.
Alright, the camera just went down. It'll be back online soon. And remember, if you bring down too many at the same time, they'll hit the alarm. Remember, these people aren't idiots. If you fry too many cameras at once, security will know.
Wait,
something's
what?
happened.
Oh.
Yeah, I shot that other camera earlier. I feel like we should have not done that.
Mark, I wish you would've, damn. Okay, it's my bad then.
Let's hustle.
But, I always, whenever I play this heist, I always shoot the camera there in the middle, just so it's easier to get through. Don't shoot any of the cameras upstairs, it's not necessary for that. I mean, that was kind of my bad there.
Because we usually shoot the camera, like, that's, like, in the middle, because sometimes, the game can glitch out.
How can inflation be decreased? In my opinion, lower taxes so that people have more money in their pockets and have the federal government stop printing so much money.
Find the fuse box on the side of the unit. Take it out with a stun gun and get through before it recovers. That's it. Shorted. Quickly, get through. Heads up. CCTV ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while. Or go old school and time your run. Alright, that camera just went down. It'll be back online soon. And remember, if you bring down too many at the same time, they'll hit the alarm. Remember, these people aren't idiots. Well, he's not ringing the alarm. Coming through. Heads up, CCTV ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while. Or go old school and time your run. Only one way down from here. One step at a time. I need my inhaler just listening to you. Hey, before they go to the vault, today's takings are stored near where you are. It's up to you, but might be worth a detour. It's a two-room system. One of you needs to hold the access button in the security room. The other runs through.
Okay, run back. I'll get the guard. No cameras have been shot this time, right?
Don't get distracted. This is just a starter.
The guard's coming over here.
Okay, but Mark, you haven't shot any of the cameras this time, right?
Okay, here we are at last. The lower level. Naturally, it's heavily guarded.
Mark, have you shot any of the cameras?
No.
Okay.
Don't shoot any cameras down here.
Okay, we can not shoot the cameras, but I always shot that camera right down there, and it'd be easy to get past.
Sorry, that was a bit loud.
We can not shoot the cameras, but I always shot that camera right down there.
Can you? I hear myself in the background. Can you lower that?
Okay.
Go.
Whose mic is that? I hear so much background noise right now.
Get everyone inside the man trap now. Keep the first one open until you're set.
Fernando?
Fernando, is that you? What?
Fernando, your mic is causing so
Your
much
mic.
background noise right now.
Okay, so far so bueno. Push on to the vault. Ah, looks like the guard at the vault room isn't there. Happy days. I know this is a special moment for you down there, but trust me, it's about to get a lot more special on the other side of that door. Frank,
No, I haven't heard about that, Ian.
The lock mechanism should melt like butter. You just need to target the weak points. Don't rush. If you push the drill too hard, it'll overheat. We're not on a time limit until we're inside. Number 2 done. That's disc 3. Good, that's the left side taken care of.
There we go. I'm gonna get the left side of the vault. Oh, another bot? How many more of these bots are gonna show up? Okay, banning the bot.
Cash on the carts. Grab it. Good news. Seeing as we stayed under the radar, we have a little more time here. Now, your hacker can block the security sensors while you're in the vault, but only for a while. If the system goes quiet for too long, it triggers the alarm as a failsafe. And, did I mention that if the alarm goes off in here, they'll flood the place with nerve agent? No? Okay, well, I'm
Okay,
mentioning
that
it
one.
now. There's a set of lockboxes in here. Drill them if you've got the time, but I can't promise you there'll be anything good inside.
Okay, there we go. I don't know how the lost shirt still, but okay, here we go. Okay, and then start hitting boxes right after you guys are done over there. Okay, we should be able to take everything here. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's see, what do we got in here? Yeah, money is the least least valuable one, but I didn't feel like restarting the heist, and so I just did it when I had money, cash. Okay, guys, go, get out now. Just opening up one more box, and I'm getting out.
I'm getting out now.
20 seconds.
Get out, everyone, quick, now.
That's it. The alarm will trigger any second.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay.
Oh my god, that was close.
Yeah.
Go.
Is the mother load?
How the...
We cleaned them out. Okay.
Go.
let's see if we can
I have played The Last of Us, yes.
is the way in. Get your key cards ready.
Oh, dang it. Alright, go. There we go.
You really cleaned up down there, you know? They're not gonna know what hit them. Except for the insurance bill.
Hey, there we are. Now run your checks, guys.
We have to take everyone out down here, or they're...
If we pull this off, it'll be the crown jewel of my career. The hardest achievement on the console of life. Alright, the camera just went down. It'll be back online soon. And remember, if you bring down too many at the same time, they'll hit the alarm. That's how we like it. You did good down there. This is gonna be a nice little payday, and a whole lot of smug satisfaction.
Every guard has to be knocked out down here because there's some... If you leave one guard, then they will,
Check on the vault so they know it's been robbed. The good news is they have no idea who or how. The cops are on their way, but you can still make it out undetected if you do exactly what I say. If you're caught now, the shit really hits the fan. Must be tiring running around with all that loot.
When's the next 100% stream? Vice City Stories this week.
You can get it again.
Okay. Oh no, okay. Block that way.
I've missed this.
Okay, good work, guys. Okay, we got this now.
Get to the getaway bikes. They're in position now. Hustle! You should avoid the bulk of the cops this way. The only thing that matters is making it to your ride. Remember, they know the vault's been hit.
Whoever did that should have not done that.
Wow. Okay, so apparently... Okay, that was my bad, but apparently headshotting the SWAT guy, they... Forgot that you gotta melee them, but at least the bikes are right here.
What kind of bikes are these?
Sport bikes. So... Fernando's leaving the bikes? Okay, well... There's so many cops around me right now. And he drove down here. I was like 5 seconds away from losing them too. And then he drove down here. Oh no.
Aw, dang it.
Yeah, my air conditioner turned on. Central Air Jam 58, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, sometimes losing the cops is like ridiculous in this game. Yes, I'm gonna do that one day, son. Oh yes, Fernando, I wanted to mix it up, so that's why I used bikes on that one. You're not good with bikes though? I mean I can understand. I like bikes though.
Get to the getaway bikes. They're in position now. Hustle! You should avoid the bulk of the cops this way. The only thing that matters is making it to your ride. Remember, they know the vault's been hit, but they don't know who you are or where you are. They have patrols sweeping the whole place, and all the civilians have been...
At least the bikes are really close.
If they see you, they'll know it's you. So just stay out of their way, keep your cool, and get to the buyer.
Oh god. Okay. Oh, does that cop have to really stop there? Okay. He did. Well, these are definitely really fast. They're very agile, too. Damn, when am I gonna lose the cops? I've been losing them for like how long now? Oh, finally,
I lost the
them.
cops.
Okay, I'm good too. Ow. Okay.
What a night! Oh, excuse me while I take a moment to bask in the glow of my own genius. Feel free to join me. This was the high point of a career full
Okay, there we go. Good work, guys. Man, look at how fast this bike is burning those miles, like... Okay, 4 miles left. Hi, how are you doing? A long time no see. I unfortunately cannot attend most of your streams because you started to stop streaming way too early. Well, I'm gonna start streaming earlier other times. I've just been starting up kind of late, but I'm gonna start trying to stream earlier in the day. I've ridden one a long time ago, Witty. Look at that, already 2 miles. Okay. .5 miles, we're good, okay. I want to use bikes because it's something different.
Shit.
Hello, Pro. How's your night going? It's going good, Josh. And thank you, Imperialist, for sponsoring my channel again. Thanks, man. I know that Pro went through a lot to get a PS5. I still haven't found one. I actually I was outside Target all morning long in November 2020.
Hey, what are you doing here? Private property.
When am I? Oh, that I started streaming way too early. Well, I will be playing I'll be playing Godfather 2 sometime before the end of this year. I'll be doing it. Yes, Imperialist. Okay, good work, everyone.
Shit. Hey, what do you think you're doing here? Private property.
Private property, what? Hey, Overboard, how are you, man? I got bronze. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Derek. And I'm gonna have to go in the PlayStation menu for this scene because there's a this copyright. Copyright, exactly. Yeah, it's still not over. Well, I guess we will be going here, guys. Before I go, though, I'll still stick around and answer any questions people might have. So if you want to ask me anything before I go, go ahead. I'll still answer a few. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please drop a like if you guys enjoyed the stream. If you enjoyed it, it does help the stream out. Oh, and I'm going to have the next part of Modern Warfare 3 tonight also, guys. Thoughts on the 10F? What is that, Mario? Well, I have one,
I miss you too, darling.
I have one bank, and it's pretty much double what my rent, what I earn from my property. So it's enough to cover my rent and have some spending money left over. 10F is a new sports car. Oh, I'm not much into cars, so I can't answer. Do I believe in aliens? I think it's a possibility, but I don't think they've visited Earth. I don't think that. Like, there's a lot of really stupid, like, conspiracies regarding aliens. Like the aliens built the pyramids. That's kind of stupid. That doesn't make sense to me. That conspiracy. No, I don't own a bank. I own a rental property. I could try to play World at War one day. PS5 Pro will probably come out next year. Graham Stephan. I think I've seen him before. Is that the guy who, Graham Stephan. Isn't that the guy who, he ran for governor in, California? Is that him? Let me see if that's him. Oh, no, that's not him. That's another guy I was thinking of. But, I've seen some of his videos, yes. Yes, oh, of course. Scalpers will try to do the same thing to PS5 Pros, but the flip side is that if you don't care about the PS5 Pro, it'll be a lot easier to get a PS5 when the PS5 Pro comes out. No, I don't know him in real life, the Graham guy. No, I don't know him in real life, but I know this channel. I don't mean that I know him in real life. I just mean I've seen this channel before. You look really cool with that jacket. Well, thank you, GameStop.
I'm producing a shitty commercial this week, but oh well.
How's your night, Pro? It's good. Dark Sider, how are you, man? Hello, Milia. I guess we'll see then, Hesh. Yes, I played Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4, and even 76. I don't know. I don't think GameStop is closing down. All kinds of videos. I sometimes I watch those like Reddit story videos on YouTube. Yeah, graphics cards have been hard to get also. I played Assassin's Creed 2. But I guess we'll be going here, guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. I hope that you guys had a lot of fun. And probably on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we'll probably do the Vice City Stories charity stream. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day.